the start by Clayton with the walks and stuff, do you think the emotions maybe got to him?
I think so. I think with Clayton, it started yesterday, obviously the emotional press conference and bleeding into today. I think there was a lot of emotions there. Wasn't his best, but like he does, he just finds ways to compete, get outs, and put us in a position to win a ball game. And I don't think he could have been any better in the sense of giving him an opportunity to strike out Devers, get a hitter, and let the fans appreciate him for a moment.
When did you come up with that plan? When did you start thinking that was the way to go?
Initially I was thinking about trying to get him to the fifth inning, and but then as the game played out and just kind of seeing where he was at, where his stuff was at, trying to make sure he doesn't get in too deep where his stuff was at and get stressed too much, and also obviously keep the game in mind and winning the baseball game. And so I think that looking at that fourth inning and how it started, and I was really hoping he could get Adonis right there so he could get Devers for that last hitter. And so I felt that that's a way that, put him on the lefty and then give Henriquez a heads up that he'll have the second hitter. So I went down below and told Clayton to give us one more hitter. And so I felt that that's all he had, and I felt it was kind of fitting in the sense of, empty the tank and give him the rightful opportunity to be, acknowledged.
Were there some tears shed when you went out there and got him and he came off the mound?
From him, yes. I'm still trying to win the game. But for him, that was it for him. So it was a great embrace with his teammates, and obviously, when he got to the dugout.
Dave, you're on your way to another postseason. What does that mean to you as a manager?
Quite the accomplishment. It never gets old, never take it for granted. It takes a lot of hard work to get there. It's certainly not a rite of passage for any club. That's one step. The next step is to win this division, so we still got some work to do, and then once we do that, then we can focus on the postseason. But just to know that we earned a ticket and opportunity is great.
What did you guys do to celebrate?
What's that?
What was the reaction to celebrate?
It was a champagne toast. I wanted to make sure that we raised a glass to Clayton on this day, his career, and then kind of acknowledge what we've done, accomplished this year to get to the postseason, and that was about it. So we understand that there's still a long way to go.
I'm sure you thought you were going to win the game, but was there a sense of relief when Shohei's ball went over the left field fence?
Well, shoot, I was still hoping we won the game. That was a great at-bat by Shohei, and Robbie Ray pitched a heck of a ball game. We finally got to him, but early on, it was plus fastball, plus slider, and he was having his way with us. But that Shohei at-bat, I think that surprised Robbie as well, because I thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Dave, people look at your rosters now and see how strong the Dodgers are and have been, but how much can you appreciate Clayton being the one guy who, when he got here, there's pretty some lean years that he had to stick through and be that one guy that's going to be that constant?
Yeah, I think that, ownership, Andrew and his crew have done a great job of surrounding Clayton with a lot of talent, and we've talked about depth, my entire tenure, and obviously the front office. And so to not have, Clayton, which he did in a good part of his career, take on the responsibility, the burden of being, the clear-cut staff ace and what that had to come with that, right? So it is great that he's been a stalwart. He's kind of seen, the organization where it was, and there were some lean times, 18 years ago, to then kind of see where we're at the last, 10, 12 years where we've been. So he's been right there in the middle of it.
Skip, when Clayton, when you think about Clayton Kershaw and what he was able to do tonight, kind of what sense did you get from him, like pre-game and in between innings in the dugout? It looked like he gave himself a meaning before he stepped out onto the field.
He did. He was way more emotional. I think that when on a typical start day, he's very intense. Today, I think that understandably so, he let his guard down because this was going to be the last start at Dodger Stadium. So he wanted to try to, in my opinion, take in all that was to come, the emotions of the day, the finality of everything. but then still try to compete and win a baseball game. So, he was a little bit less stoic, intense, which I think was a good thing.
Muncie said yesterday that Clayton would hate the way that they let him take the field by himself, and then ended up doing it. Were you expecting that?
I wasn't.
What idea it was?
I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was a great, nod to Clayton. And I think when he looks back, I think he'll appreciate how special that was. And I'm sure people got some, good shots of him on the field by himself.
Did you get a nice embrace with Clayton on the mound? Did you say anything?
I just said congratulations on a great career, and he just said, I'm sorry I pitched so poorly tonight.
Did he say poorly?
He might have. I don't think he curses very often.
Coach, just for clarity, is this his last?
We haven't decided that yet. We're not sure yet.
I saw that he kind of pocketed the ball.
He did.
Did he ask you?
He said, can I keep it? I said, you can do whatever you want. It's your night.
In situations like that, I know you didn't know about the start celebration or whatever of him. Do you have to have a conversation with the home plate umpire, or do they kind of have a feel for it?
We talked to Major League Baseball, and they were kind of just giving us carte blanche to kind of do whatever we felt was needed to celebrate him tonight. Thanks, guys.